Tetsuya Kakihara with Give It To Me.
Oh, oh, hot girl, give it to me. 어려워 사겠으니. Alright, give it to me. Cause you are say, hot girl, give it to me. 이대로近くに. 뭐더 그래 이렇게 get down tonight. So high 못 가는데 스윗하게 올라가갑대. You downしてたら超危ねえ. 今夜も奇跡の大逆転. 全ての視線奪う. Everybody wanna scream and shout. 捕まえたみんな we can stop. 時間 doesn't have to spot. Pick up, pick up, no. 中に乗って pick up するよ girl. シャレして speed.
So Tetsuya Kakihara released his 7th single, Give It To Me, and he continues to go on that streak of awesome releases by bringing his mature vibe. He's, I believe in some way he's more confident than ever, and he's more charismatic than ever, and it shows in the songs in Give It To Me. Give It To Me and It's Time To, those two songs are the best display of confidence and charisma that I've ever found in Tetsuya Kakihara's repertoire. And that's saying a lot, because he's quite confident and charismatic in his performances. But I found those two to be really off the charts for me. And I reviewed this CD in the middle of reviewing Lumiere's Uncontrol and Koki Eto's Habatakeru Hikari. And I was not expecting much because it is a single, and usually singles are not that cohesive in terms of sound. It's more to experiment with different music genres and showcase a glimpse of what people will find later down in a full-length album. But in this case, Tetsuya Kakihara actually brought a lot of consistency here and cohesion in terms of the sound and the vibe that he wanted in this CD, and it is a mature vibe throughout. We have, of course, 3 songs with completely different music genres. We have funk and disco in the title track. We have EDM, gritty EDM in the B-side track, the first B-side track, and we have a ballad, sort of a pop rock tune, really sweet one to wrap up. In one way, Give It To Me is a song that from the title I didn't know what to expect, honestly. And then I saw the preview of the music video without sound, and I thought that maybe this is going to be a cheesy or a sort of gag type of song to not be taken too seriously. But when I listened to the song, actually I was pleasantly surprised, because Tetsuya Kakihara actually went the mature approach to funk and disco music, and new disco music in this case, and what he delivered in here was something really fun, and it's so addictive, especially because of that bass line. It is a massive bass line. If you are like me, a fan of bass lines, good punchy bass lines that really drive a song forward and make you jam along to it, you're going to enjoy the bass line in this song. It has a massive bass line. It is a really fun song throughout. It's really addictive. I've listened to plenty of songs this year that I said that they are addictive, but this one was instant to me. Instant. I didn't need much more than a couple of seconds into this song to know that I was going to enjoy it. It says a lot about this song, and this is a pleasant type of song. This is a song that I want to listen to as I'm enjoying a laid-back conversation, or close my eyes and really let myself go and enjoy the vibe, enjoy the whole fun that is going on in there. It's a really pleasant song to listen to, and honestly I wanted more of that, but Tetsuya Kakihara actually managed to steal my breath away with another song, which is basically It's the Time. This is a song 80% performed in English, so we are going to listen to a snippet. And as you may have noticed, this is crazy good, especially how cinematic the song is, and then how down-tempo and focused on the vocals this song actually is. Because usually when you have an EDM style of song, It's not necessarily focused on the vocals, it's focused on creating an atmosphere, a party vibe for you to merge in or really take in. But in this case, you have quite a cinematic intro with a motorcycle revving up. You have an alarm playing in the background, so someone is running away from something or some place, and then the song kicks off and it is relentlessly good, which is to say a lot. And Tetsuya Kakihara is performing most of the lyrics in English, which is something that I fully appreciate, which is something that I love a whole lot. And I've said countless times before, there are very few singers among male seiyuu that actually can perform in English and be perceptible, be clear in their basically pronunciation. And Tetsuya Kakihara is actually one of those few singers among male seiyuu that has a really clean English diction. And as a result, when he's performing in English, he actually is clear as day, is performing all the words, all the letters, is not inventing anything or slurring anything just for the sake of slurring to fill in the gaps. So he's actually performing the song really, really well. And honestly, I'm a big fan of that. This is not a deal breaker in a song, but for me to have that extra effort to sounding really good makes the song even more enjoyable to me. And in this case, Tetsuya Kakihara managed to make that, and it's the time is so good. It's a song that, as I'm talking about it right now, I want to pause this recording and now actually go to Spotify and listen to the song yet again, because it is really that good. It is that good. And once again, I'm not the biggest fan of dance music, and I'm talking or singing praise about this song. So you need really to check it. Really, do check it, because it's a really, genuinely good dance track. Really well done. The mixing is amazing. Tetsuya Kakihara is singing and rapping. And mind you, I made that observation in the review. Why hasn't Tetsuya Kakihara been called to a rap project? Because he can rap. He really can rap. You need to listen to this performance to understand that he has a really powerful flow. He's relentless. He's shown that before in a couple of songs in the previous 2 CDs, but in here, that's a whole different level. A whole different level. So yeah, I did enjoy these a whole lot. And of course the CD wraps up with Act. The song is a bit laid back, a bit quieter, more on the sweeter side. It's a trademark song that he has done countless times before, so it is not necessarily new or refreshing, but it's still a song that is sweet, is warm, and sounds really good as a whole within this CD. And it is a good way to wrap up a CD that is so intense emotionally from start to finish that it's actually interesting to find the CD wrapping up in such a sweet and calm way. So yeah, that's a CD that I want you to check. I was going to talk primarily about one song in this CD, but honestly, Tetsuya Kakihara's Give It To Me is easily his best single to date. To date. I'm not even kidding. You have to listen to it to understand just how good it is, because it starts really strongly, keeps on going strongly, and wraps up in a really sweet, welcoming way. And I couldn't find a better way to start and go until the end of the single and keep the emotions running high. Even if you are changing music genres, the intensity in the emotions is consistent across all songs, and his confidence and charisma is also consistent across all songs, and that's why you have 3 completely different songs working so well within a single, almost like they are a concept CD or anything close to that. So it is a genuinely good entry in Tetsuya Kakihara's repertoire, and for me, one of the best singles released so far in 2024. Honestly, his best single released to date, But when it comes to 2024, it's actually already one of the best singles of the year, and for sure you will find Give It To Me, and It's the Time in the best of playlist of the year. So it's for sure those songs are going to be there, because I'm going to have those on repeat until the end of the year. So that's pretty much that. So this was my take on Tetsuya Kakihara's Give It To Me.